Next to a major development in the Partygate saga. The British Prime Minister and his Chancellor have paid fines for breaking COVID-19 lockdown rules during the pandemic. It is the first time that a Prime Minister has been fined for breaking the law, his own law to be precise, while in office.
Today I've received a fixed penalty notice from the Metropolitan Police relating to an event in Downing Street on the 19th of June 2020. And let me say immediately that I've paid the fine and I once again offer a full apology. And I accept in all sincerity that people had the right to expect better. And now I feel an even greater sense of obligation to deliver on the priorities of the British people, strengthening our economy, creating jobs and opportunities, levelling up across the whole of the United Kingdom.
Well, the fines for the Prime Minister, the Chancellor and the Prime Minister's wife, among others, relate to a gathering held in Downing Street in June 2020 when lockdown rules were in place. It was Boris Johnson's birthday and Rishi Sunak was in attendance on his way, he says, to a meeting. Opposition Labour leader Keir Starmer has called on Johnson and Sunak to resign.
My thoughts are with all of those who did the right thing and for whom this is a real slap in the face. They made the most unimaginable, heart-wrenching sacrifices, and many were overcome by guilt at not seeing elderly relatives, not going to funerals or weddings or even seeing the birth of their own children. But the guilty men are the Prime Minister and the Chancellor. They've dishonoured all of that sacrifice. They've dishonoured their office. This is the first time in the history of our country that a Prime Minister has been found to be in breach of the law. And then he lied repeatedly to the public about it. Britain deserves better. They have to go.
England was under various forms of lockdown through 2020 and 2021. At times, families were not allowed to meet each other. Earlier this year, more than a dozen of Boris Johnson's own MPs were publicly calling on him to resign, and others were launching a leadership challenge against him behind his back. Police have been investigating at least 12 gatherings, including some in the Downing Street garden inside number 10 and one in the Prime Minister's own residence at number 11.